So it's been about a month and some change since Boruto chapter 71 dropped, and we finally got the new chapter after a long hiatus. And honestly, this chapter was pretty good considering how long we waited. And I honestly like the direction that the story is going in now moving forward. A lot of interesting things happen in this chapter, and honestly, it seems like Code is becoming a way better villain with this new reveal that he can actually disassemble the Ten Tails and create this Ten Tails army. And it's very cool that now Code with limiters removed has way more power. They kind of explained that Code is able to summon more of those belts, and he's probably able to do a lot more other stuff that we'll be able to see soon. And overall, I thought the chapter was pretty good. It seems like sort of one of those build-up chapters where it's just kind of building up before like a big fight or something. A lot of people were saying there's like a next great ninja war that's going to happen, things like that, to where we're going to get like this big fight happening soon. And kind of with these big Ten-Tail clones, whatever the case going to be, Frieza clones even, I've been seeing a couple of those. It seems very interesting to see how these interact with these other characters in the story. These are OP, I'm not gonna lie. Ten-Tail clones with space-time ninjutsu are OP. Now, basically what Code has made is like a 6 paths of pain on steroids, because he can sort of see through each of these clones, and it's sort of like a similar version to what Pain had. And I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying, but essentially he has all these clones that are connected to one central being, that being Code. So I find it very interesting that Code is making this army to invade the Leaf Village and is possibly going to be able to reconstruct the clones after he's done doing what he needs to do. That way he can become an Osusuki and create the Divine Tree. Now, Mado's currently back on his way to the village, and Shikamaru is currently still in the Leaf Village, kind of talking with Amado about things. Basically, what I got from that conversation was that Shikamaru has to accept Eida and Daemon to the village, or Eida and Daemon will rebel. And basically their contract is that if Amado does not help Eida win Kawaki, Amado dies and Eida does whatever she wants. So very tricky situation for Amado to be in, very tricky situation for Shikamaru to be in. I still feel kind of weird. I don't think Amado was even under the effect of Eida's ability. Throughout all these chapters, he hasn't really shown that he's under the effect of her yet. So we kind of just have to wait and see if that theory is actually correct. But yeah, so far that has sort of been going on there. There was actually another scene to where Momoshiki came back and talked to Boruto, and the main reason for that was, you know, Boruto is leaving his house and Hinata starts crying. He's like, I don't know if you're gonna come back this time. And that's a fair statement to make from Hinata, right? I mean, Boruto literally went out on like a casual stroll to go find Kawaki, quote, casual, and ended up dying by Kawaki and is alive somehow because of Momoshiki. So pretty okay fare from a parent like Hinata to be worried that Boruto's not going to come back. So Hinata's worried about that, and it's kind of foreshadowing to where maybe Boruto doesn't come back, or maybe Boruto is forced to leave the village for his own safety or something like that. But they're kind of sort of hinting towards that happening. And Momoshiki stops him outside, frees his time like he usually does, and sort of tells him that, hey, once you lose the will to fight, once this moment comes to where you lose everything, I'm going to be in control of your body and you will always be my vessel, sort of. And kind of plays into that whole fate argument, you know, that Nenji had talked about in the original Naruto. And I feel like at some point in the story, Boruto is going to have to take control of his own life and not fall into this whole fate thing. So, you know, Momoshiki is saying it is very close to when this whole thing is going to happen, and that eventually, doesn't matter what Boruto does, Momoshiki will eventually live as Boruto, and if he cannot resurrect, he will somehow live as Boruto. This would be interesting to see like a Momoshiki Boruto thing, to where like for a certain amount of time, I guess like Momoshiki is just existing as Boruto for a while. It's like sort of like a Goku Black. Think about it in that way, like it's Goku, but it's not Goku, kind of. That'd be very interesting to see from Boruto as a character. Well, yeah, pretty solid chapter. I don't really think there's too many in-depth discussions regarding this, you know, moving on to the next chapter. I'm glad that the Boruto manga is releasing month by month again, and hopefully we get some pretty good action scenes soon. So pretty much it. Let me know what you guys thought about the chapter. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure to join the Discord. And I'll see you guys later. Peace. So